I didn't know what was going on. I just stared at him.
As the defamation trial between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp enters its 5th week, fans are now more convinced than ever that Depp is going to win this case. There's been several instances during the trial that have alluded to Depp's victory. So which are these instances? How will they help Johnny's case? Number 5. Inconsistencies in Amber's evidence. Amber Heard's attorney, Elaine Bredehoft, said in April that her client had used makeup to cover her bruises throughout her relationship with Depp. This is what Amber carried in her purse for the entire relationship with Johnny Depp, Bredehoft said in court while holding a makeup palette to the jury. However, the cosmetics company that owns the palette, Milani Cosmetics, responded to the claims through a TikTok video in which they explained that their Conceal and Perfect all-in-one correcting kit, which it says Bredehoft was holding, wasn't in circulation during the tenure of Heard and Depp's relationship, which began in 2012 and ended in 2016. You asked us? Let the record show that our correcting kit launched in 2017, the company wrote in the caption of the video post, which subsequently went viral. Take note, alleged abuse was around 2014 to 2016. Got divorced 2016, makeup palette release date December 2017, the text added. Aside from this, there are also a number of inconsistencies in Amber's testimony. Amber Heard seemingly contradicted herself when she testified that she wasn't a fan of Johnny Depp before their relationship. This was proved when a TikTok video of Amber's October 2011 interview from the ex's press tour for their movie The Rum Diary went viral. I knew who he was, Heard testified. I wasn't familiar, I wasn't a fan of his work. I wasn't familiar with him. However, in the resurfaced interview, Heard was asked whether she was a fan of Depp growing up. I mean, who isn't a fan of Johnny's? That's a given, she quickly replied. He's been a cultural icon and a talented actor since I can remember. Social media users flocked to the comment section of the video to accuse Heard of perjury. At this point, she's made up so many lies that she cannot remember what she has said, one viewer wrote. Caught lying in court under oath, another user alleged. Heard also recalled an instance on day 1 of her testimony on May 4th when Depp allegedly held his dog out of the window of a moving car and howled. She said, "Everyone in the car just froze. No one did anything. I too was torn as to what I should do." The actress described it as an eerie moment and said she didn't want to cause Depp to react or drop the Yorkie called Boo. However, she claimed she was eventually able to pull him back into the car and rescue the dog to safety. Shortly after her testimony, a video went viral on TikTok showing her smiling while holding a small pooch by the open window of a moving vehicle. A fan also commented on Amber's inconsistency in her testimony, saying, "Amber Heard always flipping the script and saying Johnny Depp did what she did. It's getting so embarrassing. She hung the dog out of the window and posted the video of it." Number 4. Amber's attempt to dismiss the trial. Heard's attorney made a standard motion to dismiss the suit, arguing that Depp's attorneys had failed to present enough evidence to prove their case. However, Judge Penny Askerit denied the motion, leaving it up to the jury to reach a verdict once all the evidence and arguments are presented. Heard's attorney, Ben Rottenborn, argued that Heard cannot be held accountable for the headline because it was written by the Washington Post. Ben Chu, Depp's attorney, then argued that the plaintiff's side had put on sufficient evidence to meet the elements of defamation. He noted that Depp's accounting expert had testified that he lost $40 million in film earnings following the publication of the op-ed. He also pointed to Depp's testimony and to audio in which Heard admits to hitting Depp. Ms. Heard physically abused him, Chu said, then went on to add, "She's the abuser in this courtroom." This move by Amber's attorney to try and get the case thrown out mid-trial just goes to prove that even they are not confident of her winning this trial. Number 3. Testimonies from Depp's witnesses. Johnny Depp has received support even from so many people throughout their testimonies. The first witness called to the stand by Depp's legal team is Johnny Depp's sister and personal manager, Christy Dombrowski, claimed Depp had to hide from Heard as he had done from his mother as a child. Isaac Baruch, an artist and a longtime friend of Depp's, who was a neighbor of Depp and Heard during their marriage, also testified claiming that in May 2016, Heard told him Depp had thrown a phone at her, but after looking at her face, he saw no injuries. Heard's former assistant, Kate James, also gave her testimony in a pre-recorded deposition. She described Heard as belligerent and abusive and testified that Heard used psychedelic mushrooms, ecstasy, and cocaine. James also described Heard as having a kick-the-dog kind of relationship with her own sister, Whitney. Keenan Wyatt, Depp's on-set audio technician since the 1990s, also arrived as a character witness for his colleague. Heard had claimed Depp was abusive towards her on a flight from Boston to Los Angeles, but Wyatt, who was on the flight, said he never witnessed Depp shout at her. Instead, he gave her the cold shoulder, according to Wyatt. Travis McGivern, who was a member of Depp's security team, also appeared virtually to testify that he had seen Amber Heard throw a Red Bull can at Depp and hit him in the back. He also claimed to have seen Heard spit at Depp. Number 2. Amber's plagiarized testimony. There has been claims that Amber's testimony was copied from movie lines. One popular claim said Heard's testimony borrowed heavily from a monologue in the 1999 movie The Talented Mr. Ripley. A viral tweet compared Heard's alleged opening statement with lines from the movie. Side by side, the tweet read, "Amber Heard's opening statement. The thing with Johnny, it's like the sun is shining on you and it's glorious. And then he forgets about you and he is very, very cold. When you have his attention, you feel like you are the only person in the world. That is why everyone loves him so much." Mark Sherwood's character from The Talented Mr. Ripley. "The thing with Dickie, it's like the sun is shining on you and it's glorious. And then he forgets about you and he is very, very cold. When you have his attention, you feel like you're the only person in the world. That is why everyone loves him so much." Number 1. Depp's overwhelming support from fans. A fierce cohort of Depp fans have taken over Twitter and TikTok, posting memes, fan cams, and jokes about lawyers' questions, and attacking anyone who speaks in support of Heard. On TikTok, the hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp has 7.5 billion views, and Amber Heard is a liar has 1.2 billion. It's a stark contrast with Justice for Amber Heard, where videos have just 26 million views. Fans on Twitter post photos of Depp smiling and laughing, adding how proud they are of him, while Heard is accused of contouring her face, pretending to cry, and copying Depp's outfits to psychologically intimidate him. And if that's not enough, a frenzied scene materializes 4 days a week at the Fairfax County Courthouse in Virginia, as fans seek seats at the defamation trial between Johnny Depp and his ex-wife Amber Heard. The line to enter the courthouse begins before sunrise. Throughout the day, people appear carrying signs, wearing fan merch and costumes while showing support to Depp. A source close to Johnny told Hollywood Life that he is feeling their love now almost everywhere that he goes. As the trial, which started on April 11th in a Virginia courthouse, enters week 5, the insider added, "Johnny is extremely grateful for his fans being so vocal on social media and in person throughout this entire case. It's given him a renewed energy to keep fighting for what he feels is right." Die-hard fans of Depp have been giving him cards and gifts as he enters and leaves each day. The source says that these offerings have meant a lot to him. Johnny sees his fans and supporters rallying for him outside the courthouse, and every time he goes by, they are waving and cheering him on. When he leaves, they are doing the same. But now, I would love to hear from you. Does Johnny Depp have a higher chance of winning this defamation trial? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to check out our other video to see the 7 times Amber Heard was caught lying under oath. As always, thanks for watching.